Hi, my name's Kim, and I'm here to give you my testimony today. When I was little, I lost my dad when I was 3 months old, and I spent a lot of time with his mom. And she was a very godly woman, so I was introduced to God and Jesus at a very young age. I grew up praying and knowing everything that I should know. Unfortunately, my mom's side of the family wasn't really that into going to church or anything, but I was introduced, and my grandmother, I really know that she prayed for me a lot. I kind of got away from the church when my mom remarried, and we moved away from here. We moved to South Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee. We lived different places. When I came back to Michigan, my best friend happened to go to church. So when I was a teenager, I started going to church with her. I became saved at 14. Again, my mom didn't go to church. If I got into trouble, I was grounded from church, which is a little backwards, but that's just how she rolled. So I went to church, and I really enjoyed it. There was some changes in the church that I went to, and I went away to college, so I kind of stopped going to church for a while. And I always prayed, and I kind of took God for granted. You kind of pray when you go to sleep at night. I prayed every night. I just did it. I don't know that I really paid attention to what it meant, but it just was something I needed to do. But you know how you are. If something goes wrong, you need to pray. So I went ahead and I prayed whenever I needed something. And when I was 29, I found the love of my life. Well, actually, he was a friend of mine, but I ended up marrying him. Very good man. And 6 months after we got married, we found out I had muscular dystrophy. It was very hard for us. And his family was very godly. There were probably 50 churches across the country praying for me. I am walking now. I should not be. This was 20 years ago. Afterwards, I was on medication and stuff. They treated me. 6 months after I was diagnosed, my husband lost his job. Again, we had only been married a year. We lost our insurance. I was still sick. At that time, our first year of marriage wasn't very good. If God, now looking back, we really think that if God hadn't done this, we would have been divorced. The fact that I got sick and the fact that he lost his job kind of made us realize that we needed each other. And we actually believe that it was God pulling us up by our bootstraps and saying, listen, you two, you're crazy. And we did pray. We had a lot of people praying for us, but believe it or not, we weren't going to church. Don't ask me why. God healed me. I'm here. A couple years ago, we had an empty lot next to our house, and Landmark partnered with a group called Life Remodeled. And we always wanted to put a garage up on that lot. And Life Remodeled decided they were going to put a house up on that lot. Well, you should have seen my husband. He was not happy. And they put that house up on the lot, and the contractor that was building it, he had a sign on his truck that said, "As for me and my house, we serve the Lord." And when my husband saw that, he said, you know what, you can do whatever you want. We had just put up a new fence. We let them take it down so they had access to the lot next door. They used our backyard. And after the house was built, we started walking over to Landmark Church, and we've been coming ever since. We've been here for 2 years. Landmark is an awesome church. It's growing. Pastor
Amen.
Barry David is one of the best preachers I've ever heard. He's true. He's very feeling. He's very loving. Pastor Dexter James, he is awesome as well. The people here, all you get is love. And I think you're really missing out if you don't give it a try. And thank you.